Alrighty, hi everybody.
Hello, hello. How is everyone doing on this wonderful Wednesday evening?
Well, I know that they're not I'm not playing ships. Tell them
Well,
that.
they should be. The
They
servers
should be.
are coming back online now.
Slowly but surely. Yes.
But
You guys, the restart we had to do a kind of a maintenance. It was a planned maintenance and restart. So thanks for bearing with us. But should be coming back online. So give it a go. See if you can log back in. But they will be back up and running fully. Hopefully within the next 15, 20 minutes.
yes, we
But
apologize
hi,
for the
everybody.
inconvenience to you, to your ships, to your captains. But we know that you're all excited because there are lots of new goodies in this update that have just
There
gone
are
live.
lots of goodies. We're trying to queue in to see if we can show off some of those goodies and that new mode.
Yes.
So you have to guess. We are playing tier 10, but what can you guess? I guess it. Oh, you guys can't see my screen yet, so you don't know what we're screwing.
That's
we're
true. What
queuing in with.
ships do you guys think we would be playing from this new update at tier 10? I will let you know we are doing Unbreakable Front. Oh, we are queuing in a battle now.
Aha, we're loading. It's happening. I do agree. The timing is not the best, but we do what we can. We want to make sure that we were going live for the drops because we know
Yes,
what
this
you really
is
want.
chat. You're correct. This is a very festive hat for the season. I'm horse adjacent. Let's see. I turned it the wrong way.
It's got you got a mohawk,
Got
a reindeer
hooves.
mohawk.
Yeah, it's the hooved animal. We'll call it a horse.
It's true. It's true. Counts. It's non-kosher.
That's true. Uh,
At the post no Schlieffen, ding ding ding. That is what I am playing.
yes.
Accurate.
Actually, wouldn't it
The
be?
Van Sokolov.
It's two-toed that aren't kosher. So horses, I believe, are kosher, aren't they not?
I think hooved creatures are non-kosher.
I thought it was the pig's head had two toes. I thought that was the thing. Sort of
I'm pretty
like
sure it's
flat
all
toes.
hooved. I'm pretty sure it's all hooved.
Could someone
That's
in
why
chat
I think
who
like
knows better than
gelatin
us
is also
on this one
non-kosher.
correct us before we embarrass
Oh
ourselves
no,
thoroughly?
did not connect.
Well,
We're trying. It's still coming. We're just gonna be
It's-
talking.
we're gonna
We're
keep
just
going.
hanging out. Chat. What do you guys excited for? Can we get a poll running for if there are more adherents of chaos or order? I'm curious.
Oh, I'm back in.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be chaos, but we're gonna see.
Well, I believe the
Order, really?
Loria is in the order track. So
That does make sense. Yeah, if you
That is a
are
very
ambitious, yeah.
as is, I believe, the Schlieffen, given that it is a pinata themed, and that is also in the order track.
Yeah.
So I immediately signed up for order. That was my choice. Chat, what are we
Sarknar
thinking here?
taking over for Bogsy. Wish you the best of that. Good luck, William Macy. Hey, well, I appreciate it. Thank you. I know they are very big boots to fill.
Well, fortunately, you wear very big boots because
I
you
do.
are very
I mean,
tall.
for my height, I only wear 13. Thank God.
Uh,
Getting anything bigger than that is difficult.
As chat accurately said a number of points, you are much taller than Bogsy.
But Bogsy isn't short. I don't.
Bogsy
Bogsy's
is
not
not
short.
short. You are just
don't wanna
very,
dox him,
very
but-
tall.
I am a freak. It's true. It
Um,
makes filming videos difficult. There have been many videos that I have to film with my legs spread. I'm basically who's the kicking guy from Bloodsport?
Now you're losing.
Van Damme. I think it's Van
I'm
Damme.
not familiar with the reference.
You don't know Van Damme?
I know Van Damme, but I know Bloodsport. I
Lord,
don't
yeah.
believe I'm familiar with.
Missing out on classic freaking. I think that was 80s.
Chat, if you only knew how
The
difficult
Quest.
it was
Oh,
to get
Quest. What a great movie.
Snarf's head
Jean-Claude.
into
Yes.
the frame. Getting Snarf's head into the frame at the same time as Bogsy's was.
We did fine. Oh well, I'm hoping we had so many. If anybody who's seen, we're talking about the latest update video. If people haven't seen it, which could be something that we could run for the sake of content for the newest patch, which actually is not a terrible idea. We might run that. But we had a section at the end where we got to do kind of the passing of the torch. The relieving of the helm is the route we took it. But I got to meet, obviously, Bogsy for the first time in person. We flew him out to the Austin studio and was able to put together a whole update video for 15.1, which we're doing now today. And so I am officially going to be the new spokesperson, so to speak, for all of the update videos. So already planning on the next script and going to be coming up with that for 15.2 very shortly. But we had all sorts of bloopers that I
This is
wish we
true.
could actually show off. Kind of
Maybe
all the
we'll
ways
throw
that we did
together a
it.
blooper reel at some point if people show enough interest.
What's the Apple boxes for? Are you sure you're a studio? Question mark? I don't understand. Bogsy's fired? Bogsy wasn't fired. Bogsy had to
Bogsy had other
move
things
on
to do.
to other things in life. So we
Now-
were. I mean, when I was hired, I was essentially being the replacement for Bogsy. Back getting on
Little under a year now, right?
a little under a year. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Producer, I understand we are still in the talking heads phase, but if I can just show off the beautiful,
Yeah. Let's finish
beautiful
off that.
Tempesta Nera,
Yeah, you're in.
because I am in the game, and I am loving the look of this ship, the Cyberpunk Loria.
I'm getting major Mass Effect vibes. Am I crazy? It
You
looks
said Mass
like
Effect. I said Gundam, and actually, it is timely. If anyone is a Helldivers fan,
Oh,
the
I got it.
Cyborg update just came out, and they look a lot like this, with sort of the red glowing veins. And I think this is a really, really cool aesthetic.
Yeah.
I love sort of that exposed power cables. Just you can almost feel it thrumming with energy. The little warning labels I think are really cool. But yeah, very, very Gundam, very cyberpunk.
I get more Gundam than cyberpunky, but I mean a little bit of it, a little bit of that.
You
that
got a little bit
elements.
of grunge up here at the front, a little bit
Yeah.
of chip paint.
All right, and to compare to that, I'm gonna show off the gorgeous aesthetics
Of the party Schlieffen.
No, this is a serious matter we're talking about here.
So that's not the party Schlieffen.
This is a party anywhere. I love the googly eyes are my favorite part.
Now,
So
chat,
there's two types of people.
you will hear it when we get into battle, but if you have not heard the horn yet for the party Schlieffen,
Can I do that in port?
I think you can.
Can't tell if it's playing or not.
But the horn for the party Schlieffen is certainly something. It is a party.
It does. Fantastic.
Uh,
All right. Let's
Flammable
see if
paper.
we can actually get. Oh, are we not in a division anymore?
we are
Should probably do
not
that.
because we got
We send you a division invite. I do want to do the Unbreakable Front with people in chat, by the way. So if people
Yes.
in chat, once we have the servers officially working, if you want to shoot a message to Sir Snarf, we're going to be doing some community gaming with the Unbreakable Front. Before we jump into that, let's share a little bit of details that's going on with this update. So we are bringing back the update navigator, which is nice, and you can see there is a free gift that you can get just by clicking on there and opening it up. I've already done it. Sorry, spoilers.
and here's a chaos got no fans.
Defenders of Order. Holy crap, you guys are blowing my mind. 72%.
I'm just seeing that the Megamind
Wild.
meme. No fans.
Hey, Legionnaire. Hey, you.
No fans. Chaos. Not Chaos Machine.
I'm in
Love
chat. Would
Chaos
like to play.
Machine.
Sweet.
but-
Thank you. I got you, Bad Tofu.
I would also like to play, but I don't have a div invite from you.
Are you still like logged in the divid? Because
No, I
sometimes
logged out of
that-
that div.
Okay, I'm gonna chalk it up to the server still needing a little bit of time. So we're gonna go over a couple of the things on the Nian Paradox.
Nian,
Nian. My
Chat,
pronunciation is.
you're
going
gonna go ahead and add us for our pronunciation, anyways. We know.
Yeah. So essentially, how this works for anybody who hasn't seen the video yet, there's a great video. Highly recommend it. It is Bogsy's last update video, so do give it a view if you haven't already. We can probably get it pinned in chat. But this is a pretty big event. This is probably the biggest Lunar New Year event that Ships has done, at least to my knowledge. But it is the Year of the Horse, and there is all sorts of goodies that you can get out of this. I think what is total of like 15 total ships in here. Realistically, you can get probably about 5 maximum. But if you're trying to go for the tier 10s, you're probably just going to stick to the 4 just because it's totally going to cost 42,000 tokens to be able to get this full line. But you can sort of see the total cost in this page, which is a good thing to maybe before you even choose if you're going to go into Order or Chaos. Take a look at how much you think you're going to play, because the main way you're going to be getting these tokens is just by playing the weekly missions that unlock. And if you're not planning on getting like that full 40,000 from playing every single week, maybe don't dive into one of the, one of the lines that you don't think you're going to get it. If you have a lot of coal, that's going to be a good way that you can progress through it. But this is a really nice handy spreadsheet I wanted to show with everybody that is a little bit hidden. I'll show you again how to get here. So if you click either through the Armory or the Event Navigator and you go to the Paradox tab, you can go to the About the event, and then that's how you're going to find this. And this is a nice little guide. We also have a spreadsheet in our Discord.
Our wonderful,
Yes, please do.
Discord. If you go to the announcements channel in Discord, there is a post there from some very, very handsome North American community manager who posted the cheat sheet there, and it is there for your perusal. So that has all the information that you see there in one little format, so you can see all the number of tokens that you need for each line. It has the difficulty rating of each line, so roughly, how hard it will be to get to the end of each one. So the Loria, for example, does require a little more effort than some of the other lines because it's a tier 10 ship. If you're going for something, for instance, the Peerless Prior and Peerless Posterior, that line's a little easier because 2 tier 9 battleships it just works out to being a little easier than 1 tier 10.
So since we've kind of shown off that, we can show some of the really cool skins. So obviously you've got to see my favorite, the Schlieffen clone, so the von Zuckerhoff on the Pinata. Similar to it, we have the other Pinata. Where the heck is it? Ooh, Division.
I did reload the game,
got it there.
and I think that fixed it. So.
Fantastic. All right, let's see if we can get Bad Tofu in here. Anybody else wants to join in for the Unbreakable Front? Shoot me a message. We'll get you added into... Oh, you have to do it now.
Oh,
here.
shoot.
No, let me...
I will transfer div command to you.
Okay, that'll work. Got it. Beautiful.
So I've appointed you div commander.
Right to division. Let's see if that's going through. Fantastic. Thank you, sir. The Navarin.
Oh, the Navarin clone. It is. Yeah. It is a beautiful ship. Navarin is one of my favorite Russian battleships to play. I love secondary ships.
It's pretty.
As I've said. And we have a very, very pretty alternate for the Navarin here. So I'll snarf about it first. But
like
yes.
A dark forest green with kind of a slate texture for the bottom. And then the gold/red top, and that typical Asian
the deck
flare.
Has that beautiful, beautiful patterning on it. Red and gold, a classic color combo. Cannot beat it.
Yeah. I do have the normal Navarin as well. Pick me. All right. I suppose. Sold.
Thank you for the invite
division.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
You're
all right,
welcome
let's jump into game, shall we?
Yes.
What do I want to play with?
I believe you were doing tier 10.
We were doing tier 10. I tried to outfit as many of these ships as I could, but I am broke, so I couldn't get as many as possible.
Yes. I will bring the Tempesta.
Beautiful. Go back to 10.
Sir Luigi Cincinnati.
I think I'm going to bring my Zuckerhoff. All right. So people who don't know, the Unbreakable Front is the new mode for the patch as well, which is pretty neat. There is the respawn mechanic, so there's lots of opportunities to just get in there and do a bunch of damage, surprisingly. Yes. So I am enjoying
very similar to the Unbreakable line, if you remember that from days past.
New and improved. La Pampa. I wish I had La Pampa for this mode, to be perfectly honest.
Do you not have La Pampa?
I don't have La Pampa.
I do like La Pampa.
So we'll cycle people in. Thanks. Keep sending me messages. I'll try to cycle people in and out of the division after each game. So appreciate y'all stopping here. Other interesting aspect of this mode is when you respawn, it does reset your cannon fire along with the modules, the consumables. So you do have to reload your torpedoes. You can't just spawn in with your torpedoes. But if you have a torpedo reload consumable, it will reset that. So that's why I'm thinking La Pampa would be pretty spicy.
However, you do only have a set number of consumables for the match. So if you use a heal and you die, that heal is gone.
Correct.
It's not like you get 5. For instance, I'm here on the Tempesta Nera. I have 5 charges of my repair party. That is for the match, not for the life. So if I, or the damage mitigation, the defense systems, if I use that and die anyways, it's gone. So you do want to be a little careful, even though they are available each time you respawn. Just because you can use your speed boost or your defensive thing doesn't mean you need to immediately, because you will burn out. Eyes glow in the dark. This is true.
Why does Unbreakable count for any missions? Hardly anyone will play it. I don't think that's true. I actually completed some missions earlier with when I was just playing this mode.
Let's see.
Obviously, not all modes will be available for all things, but I do know there was at least one mission that was obtained for it because I got the goodies from playing this mode.
Yes, good point. No taking Valpo with 20 heals. That would
Yes.
be something.
I did use all 5 heals. I mean, still, Valpa is pretty strong in this. It is I was getting probably around 1 million credits a game playing with her.
If you got all of your heals back in your Valparaiso each time you respawned,
Oh yeah, you would be. It should be like
it really would be
5v1.
an unbreakable front. You would not be stopped by anything, by neither man nor beast.
So we are on the NA server now, so we would not be playing if it is not back and functional. It might take a little bit longer for some folks than others, but we are back online.
Yes. We are back online. We are in the Paradox, the name that I definitely know how to pronounce, and I just
Nian.
said it, so you can't say I don't. So the Tempesta Nera, interesting thing about this, actually, that Suikatsu and I were talking about earlier, it does have SAP secondaries. Now, Suikatsu says you should use it as a secondary ship. I, on the other hand, am not a coward. No, I'm kidding. But any ship is a secondary ship if you try hard enough. If you believe in yourself, any ship can be a secondary
I mean,
ship.
what does Zuikatsu really know about how to play this game well? I don't know.
I don't know. I hear the guy doesn't even have an Essex, but he got the camo for it anyways. I mean, so what kind of guy would know a lot about the game and do that?
All right, but I am certainly a secondary ship, and I am trying to go to glorious battle with this Levante here. He has quite a... He's got a torpedo problem coming his way. I think he'll back out of it in time, though. Too much of my broadside. Pop that off. I'll use heal momentarily.
Let's see the Luma in front.
But yeah, so I know we're spoiled here in NA getting to play the update for everybody else in the world. But I think the Asian server update is coming out pretty much right now.
Yes,
and
I
then
believe it was
again,
concurrent with our downtime, so
still got a few hours away from Europe getting it. I'm excited to hear what all the feedback is. There are brand new feedback pages in Discord if you do want to join in and provide any feedback you think from either this mode or all the other features that have been added. We would love to get your feedback there. That is the best place that you can actually have a say in what is going to be changed with the game coming into the future, so for 2026. I do want to preface that it takes time to do changes and implementations, so don't expect it to come into the next patch, but when we're coming up from like a whole year-long process of trying to update the game, that's where we draw a lot of our feedback. So please join into the Discord. It is safe.
Snarf, you need to learn to press 2 and use AP, man, especially in broadside. Snarf, are you using HE this whole time?
I am using HE, but don't Germans have improved HE penetration?
They do, but if you are dueling another battleship at close range like that, you're
I
probably going
suppose
to
at
want
this
the
point.
AP.
I usually keep it on HE in the beginning just because everything is
It's true, but also
going
your
bow into me.
your
but
secondaries are
now
going to set
we're-
everything on fire anyway. So if you're hoping to
That's
set
true.
fires with your main battery, all those fires are
Oh
gonna
my
be taken
gosh,
out by your secondaries.
he's about to hit me with a depth charge. I don't know what to do. The reload for this is metric gear.
Someone tell him during the interview he should use HE 90% of the time. 90% of the time. Bob the Ball, I don't know about that. That is a lot of HE spam for... Are you sure you're not thinking of the
I think
British?
that should do the trick. We got him.
New update is
We were
rather
fine.
enjoyable so far. Well, we're glad you think so. We think it's
Fantastic.
rather enjoyable too.
I think you're rather enjoyable.
Well, I think you're rather enjoyable too, Snarf.
I was talking to chat, but you're enjoyable too.
Wow, I was so close to having a friend. Chat, can I get some Fs in chat for the potential of a friend that I thought I had and then lost?
Oh well.
That hurts. Indeed it does, chat. I'm glad you feel my pain.
I have a feeling those are painful. All right. Well, we got 150k damage in our first life, and we get to respawn. Not terrible. I think I'm going to go help out this side. So another aspect of this is you get to choose where to respawn. So I'm now going to be respawning in the top right-hand quadrant. Is it technically a quadrant if you have 9?
I don't believe so, but we're going to go ahead and call it that anyways because clearly we're not that fussed about terminology. That just doesn't seem to be our MO.
Ooh, that Rhode Island is
on the North American
beating.
community stream.
1 penetration at least.
NA server still broken? No, it is not.
We are playing on the NA server.
Jinx, you owe me another sparkling water.
All right. Well, after this stream, I can go grab you one. Give me another pen.
Now, unfortunately, you can't play submarines in this. Otherwise, I would say Snarch would be playing the Alliance right now.
I don't own the Alliance. I think it's physically impossible.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
It does. Well, it sounds like a stream problem too, because guys can't see me play it. Let's go. Oh god, I'm down to 1 heal left.
Early access European ships for credits when they leave early access, which I believe is 15.3. That sounds right. We can double check on that. But once the ships leave early access, you can sell the ships, or if you want to keep the ships, you can sell their stock modules for credits. So you will go into your inventory tab, and then you should be able to sell any modules that are not equipped. So if you have your stock modules equipped, make sure you upgrade to the non-stock modules, then go into your inventory and sell the stock mods.
Give me some citadels. Those aren't citadels.
That is the only stock selling advice you'll be getting out of me, chat, before you ask. This is not.
How's your future trading options?
Not financial advice. I am not licensed to do so. Please don't report me to the FTC.
Oh, those are torpedoes. I found them. I found the torpedoes.
It is indeed YOLO gamer mode. It is indeed. This is
the definition of YOLO gamer. Well, actually, it's the opposite of YOLO gamer because you live multiple times.
That's true. But this is the ship. This is the mode for all the Han YOLOs, YOLO Swaggins. What other YOLO-based characters there are? I'm trying to think.
You do get a nice buff for respawning, so you do have less detectability, so minus 35% detectability both by air and sea. You have 50% speed and 50% rudder, so much more maneuverability and ability to get back into the action for that first 30 seconds. Which is nice because that's your acceleration period anywho.
Chat, which of the event ships would you like to see us play next? We don't have all of them outfitted with modules, but if we have them outfitted, we will certainly be playing them. We can do more Unbreakable Front. We can do some randos. What would you like to see us drive?
Yes. There's a whole lot of ships.
There's YOLO and YOLO?
I
don't even know what's being said.
Play a DD. Okay. They're back. It makes sense you'd say that. You have no bias in that matter. But I am a DD main, I'd say, so I don't mind.
Your Kunming is impressively static.
I know. I wish I could be playing that right now, but unfortunately, that would not be allowed. All right, this Rhode Island really wants to get a citadel. I really want to be around the island so I can hit him. Anything? Bueller? No. Well, did 1,000 damage. Good job.
I'm going to go ahead and press 9, which, again, pressing 9 to pay respects is back, chat. You have a consumable on your 9 key. You choose it in port. Different classes have different options for the consumable. Right now, I am running one that reduces incoming damage by 25% for the duration of the consumable. It lasts for about 20 seconds or so. Just enough to stay alive and blast this unit in the face. Also, I know I just, repaired a fire that had about 1.5 seconds left on it, but I do what I want.
See if we get interrupted by the backing man again today. All right. Bremen.
Vacuum man has important things to vacuum. We should respect that. Someone in chat, in-game chat said I died. Wait, is this part of the game? That is the only part of this game. That is the distinguishing feature of the Unbreakable Front, is that you die again. It has that very...
I think that's in the slogan of when you're selecting the mode, too.
I believe it's very Dark Souls that way. But first you don't succeed, die.
Which I am a huge fan of Dark Souls. There we go.
Which of the Soulsborne games
cool.
So you got your Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Demon Souls, Bloodborne.
So
Elden Ring.
it's gonna sound a little, I don't know, easy gamer, but I think collectively and as a whole, I think Elden Ring was the best Souls-like. I think it was the most approachable and just the most content, and the lore, while very convoluted as is Miyazaki way, there's so much details there.
George R. R. Martin collaborating with FromSoft to make a game didn't produce easy to digest lore.
I know.
I am
All right,
stunned.
Bad
I am
Tofu
shocked.
and Bingles, thank you very much for joining in. We are going to get some other friendly gamers in here. If anybody wants to shoot me a message, I'm happy to invite you. Yes, I can pull it up. 1 sec.
How tall is Sir Snarf? Because you made Box, you look like
I'm
a dwarf.
just tall enough to hit the floor. If I was any shorter, I'd be floating.
Did Gizmo used to do radio ads on an obscure AM radio station at 2 a.m.? He has the voice.
The voice.
Well, welcome
Coast to coast.
WTAM 1100. I'm your host Gizmo, and you're listening to Smooth Jazz in the Morning.
98.7. Let's get a invite to Division.
You are listening to 99.9, The Crunch.
The Crunch.
What would be
Alright.
chat if you had, obviously everyone had those local radio stations. What would be, everything is something point something the. What is your radio station of choice?
Yes. Oh, I didn't pull that up.
Well, I can absolutely pull up the scoreboard. Team score. Oof. 4th. Oh, that is not my best moment.
We tried. KSQK. God, throwing a Q in there is just rude. All right, we have space for one more. Anybody who wants to join in, or else I'll count down and get us started.
Let's see. I know
we did
it's
want
not
to do a
of the event, but I do
destroyer, huh?
have La Pampa, so I will go ahead and bring her.
Jealous. All right.
La 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 la
The
Pampa.
Sharik is the new one we can do here, which I do not have outfitted. Space left? Yes, get in here, TC Freer. Get in here.
TC Freer. Hey, I
Indeed.
think there is a tournament going on where I am playing on Team TC Freer.
This is true. Yeah, we have record numbers for that event, by the way, guys. So thank you,
Yes.
everybody who has won the tournament organizers. I know Zukatsu has been putting a lot of work into that, but we have gotten. It has been a slow decline as far as the participation in that, and now we have the highest it's ever been, higher than even the first year.
I
for
believe I
signups and
saw it was
participation, which is
more
crazy.
than double the last one.
Yeah, no, it's well
Almost
more than
triple,
double.
I believe.
I think way even more than that.
The last one was Germany.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
But
That would
the
explain.
last, it was about double the last global.
Okay.
Double the
so
last
double
global
the last global
is what
which
we're getting from
awesome.
our
So I'm excited
producer.
to see how that goes.
We just had to get rid of that.
All right,
nerd
Sharik, I
Gaishu.
don't
Hey,
know the best
leave
way
Gaishu
to outfit
alone.
it, but we're gonna do.
Leave Brittany alone.
We'll do.
Oh.
We'll just do our standard nonsense for a tier 9. Or tier
Team
10
Link for
destroyer.
the win. Yes, absolutely.
Get some
And
equipment
you
on
can see
here.
me on the meme dream team
I'm
Team
3
Super
million
Beard.
short.
with Team TC Freer, Team Superbeard. I am only a novice in the beard department. TC Freer has the
All right,
master
let's-
beard.
Desperate times. We're going to unequip all of our nonsense. Though it's going to cost me money. What we do for chat.
I don't think Snarf has the cuts to play all the event boats.
I don't. I'm poor. It's
I say
It's
I asked
hard
to
out
be
here, guys,
paid
okay?
in credits. I was told for tax reasons that would not be possible.
it's true.
The IRS had something to say about not being paid in USD for work in this country.
All right, here we go. Boom.
TC's
There we are.
beard is so epic it gets him flight upgrades. Yes, it is an epic.
So
epic beard.
one
I can
other
only
cool
hope
thing I want
aspire that.
to highlight for this mode is if you go check out your consumable section, you will see a fancy dancy new consumable that's not typically there. It is different for the different types of ships that you can play, but there is the rapid consumable cooldown, which will essentially just kind of like the F button for Valparaiso, but it will refresh whatever cooldowns on your current consumable slots. This one I like. This is definitely like the the 9 button from the Pacific Offensive, which is coming back. I'm excited for. But this is just a global heal for everybody, so I think that's more useful. So I'm going to go for that, and I'm definitely going to be pumping some credits because I am poor. So let's give this a whirl.
A whirl?
A whirl indeed. Whirly dirly. Hey, what's up, Zath? Zath in chat.
Will the honor, integrity, virtue crates be back in the future?
God, we are just a destroyer party up in here.
I believe. Can we get our producer to check on the honor, integrity, virtue crates if they're gonna have a distribution method before I misinform chat?
It's all active right now. They're coming back for coal.
They are coming back for coal. That is what I thought. Okay.
Checking out the skin for this bad boy. Reminds me of more like Eastern European than Asian, I would say.
Yeah, you got sort of the not doily. There's a term for that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could see some kind of like almost Moroccan inspiration on here. The DD division. Good luck. Thank you. We will need it.
Yes. But I not only have my F key, I also have my 9 button, so I will just be able to consumable all the Doodad.
I want to know how fast I can get up into this. I know when I was playing my Smoland with a 30% speed boost, I was going almost 70 knots, which is pretty crazy.
WYZZywig in chat. Sup stream, sup to you too, WYZZywig.
I got the Fukutara copy from the event. Loving having a premium Furious Taco. Nice.
The good old furry taco. I do miss the original single 203 mounts on that ship.
Singles?
Yes. Oh, I loved that ship design so much. I was so sad when it was removed. I was really hoping that when we got the premium version for this event that it would be the 6 singles.
What's your favorite meme ship? Mine's Anhalt.
And
What do you mean by meme ship? I mean,
well,
Valparaiso is a bit of a meme.
Valparaiso is a bit of a meme. Borodino is fun.
Meme.
It's a meme only because I run my Borodino as a secondary build. Because again, not a coward. It has 2 secondary turrets. It is objectively the wrong way to play that ship, but it's a really fun way to play the ship.
What are we going to see here? Is anybody coming down the middle? I think I might be able to get torps off on this lad. You're not watching the stream, right? Surely you're not going to change course.
Surely you're not going to stream snipe and then
That would never happen.
react accordingly.
Because, alright, so
ruin
one
those
thing,
streams.
if I manage to capture this, we just win. I haven't been
yes,
able to do it yet, but you're saying there's a chance.
You are saying there's a chance.
Alright, let's drop our smoke.
Now, I know I'm going to die, so I'm not going to
Stay
bother popping
alive.
my yield yet.
I think he dodged all my torpedoes like a jerk. He in fact did, quite easily.
Key is a meme. I wouldn't say key on the backs 47. Maybe it is. I have not played a lot of the key.
Well, I'm being zoned out of this by the Sicilia, sadly.
I shall rip and tear with that DD. Rip and tear until it is done, my friend. That is a good game. I do enjoy some Doom. I enjoy playing
Why are
Doom
you
on my
zoomed in?
microwave, or whatever else I can get Doom to run on.
On your TI-82
Yeah.
in Minecraft?
That takes me back.
I think someone got it running in Minecraft.
I'm sure someone did. You can get Doom to run on a potato.
Oh, I found an island. Congratulations. I think I'm screwed.
I'm
Is
pretty sure
what the technical
and
term.
someone in chat, please find the article. I believe they got crabs to run Doom. So they incentivized the crabs basically to move over these pressure pads that acted as 1s and 0s, and so they had a bunch of crabs scuttling around, and that was the computer that they used to run Doom.
That is bizarre.
Uh,
Am I safe to fire here? I think I might be.
and hold 15 guns, high fire chance. That isn't how you're supposed to play it, but LOL. I'd say that is how you're supposed to play Anhalt. You know, Anhalt has those 350s. They have pretty
Nope,
low
almost easy.
AP pen, especially for tier 8. Then again, you get the same guns in the Prince Adalbert at tier 10. But the Prince Adalbert sets all of its fire with its secondaries. Anhalt's secondaries are okay, but for German standards, they're a little lax. So I would say that HE spamming your handhold is just fine.
Okay, here, we have a tactical thing. If we don't kill any of them, I don't think they can get back to me in time to stop me from capturing this, and we just win.
Well, I hear you.
Don't
However,
kill anybody.
rip and tear until it is done. So
We have a strategy. As long as they don't respawn, we're fine. We have 56 seconds.
I have a plan of attack. It is to attack.
Boo. Okay, he respawned on the wrong side. We love that. 46 seconds, guys. All we have to do is stay alive for 46 seconds. Rhode Island, he's not moving towards me. That's a good sign. Oh, he's coming back around.
That
That's
was my face. My
that
face
is
now
not allowed.
hurts.
How far would he need to rotate to get there?
That's one kill in defiance of Snarf.
16 seconds, we win, guys. All we got to do is not get captured for 12 more seconds.
No, but I want to murder more.
Nope, this is how it's supposed to be done.
What a disaster.
Oh, almost got spotted by that Rhode Island, but we moved away just in time.
No cap, kill all.
Easy. Easiest win of my life.
Boo,
I
Boreas.
didn't get murdered. I stayed
Oh,
alive.
those torpedoes were just about to hit and they didn't. Oh, disaster, heartbreaking tragedy.
Excellent.
Uh,
Wow, I won the game and I got 500 experience. Boo.
That's because you ended it
Boo.
too early.
Boo.
TC Freer top of the leaderboard there. Very well done, TC.
I almost feel bad. That I feel like
Sir
we should keep
Snarf
these guys around for one more
Winning
round.
the game and coming absolute dead last on
I know.
the team.
Boo.
It's almost like taking the coward's way out doesn't pay.
All right. Well, let's try one of the other new ships. What we got here? I think I've prepared a couple others.
Cheers, TC. Appreciate having you guys on.
Cheers. I think yeah, we got space for 2 more if anybody wants to jump in. I was going to do another one with them because that was such a quick one, but that was let's try I'm going to try the Navarran clone.
The Mataga.
Yas.
Yas. Let's see.
I will
What other
probably
ships
unequipped everything on my Navarran for it.
do I have now?
All my doubloons.
The problem is I have short-term memory loss.
Biggles,
and
I'll do a
also
repeat.
I
Fair
have
enough.
short-term
You
memory loss.
messaged. I'm just going to do the first couple people that message. Invite.
So I cannot remember what
Why?
ships
Why
are
can't I
new.
invite him to division?
Oh, the Pilos Posterior and Pilos Prior, the Italian brothers.
I don't know why it's not letting me invite him to division. Got one. Biggles, I don't know why it won't let me invite you. Something's weird. Something's borked. Oh, you're offline? That would explain.
That would do it. That would
You
do
do
it.
need to, in fact, be online for me to invite you to the party. Right now, okay.
Let's see.
Nope, still not there.
Let me just put. Now, Snarf, who is that baddie that you have captaining your ship?
Bad baddie. She
Absolute
was
baddie.
from. Unfortunately, it's not
I
from
believe it
Baldur's
was the
Gate.
Might and Magic.
It is the Might and Magic. Yes. Nemus.
Now,
Nimus.
chat, I believe this was said in the Discord earlier. I stand by what I said. Evil girls are just,
Yeah, it says you're offline, my
they're
man.
better. Sorry. Can't. I don't make the rules.
No. God, what was her name?
Daddy's
from
gotta be
Baldur's
bad.
Gate 3.
Oh, the tiefling. Yeah.
No, she wasn't a tiefling. Was she a
Uh,
tiefling? I don't think she was. I think she was actually a half devil or a devil.
I thought that's what a tiefling is it not?
Sort of. They're demonic, but I don't think they're full devils.
Well, I have most of the modules on this ship,
I think
so we're gonna
actually
go with
spell
that.
all recommended. Yes, beautiful.
I don't have all the modules.
I'm actually
on it.
okay with the defense system. So this one you do can produce damage by 25%, and then you can also do the repair party. But I think I'm gonna go with the 25%. Anybody else want to join in for the Unbreakable Front? Shoot Sir Snarf a message in game, and I'm happy to shoot you an invite.
See my choices.
Hopefully, it will show that you are online.
I'm bringing the Pilos Posterior, so last spear here. You know the butt stick. keyless
do the
posterior.
secondaries, and then we're gonna go with the manual secondary battery as well. Because I don't really
Is
care
that
about
Navarin?
being
That is in
stealthy on
fact
this.
a Navarin that Snarf is driving.
It is. It's a Navarin clone, and she's very pretty. Very, very pretty.
Nimus is a full-fledged Kriegan. Demons,
All
devils,
right,
and might
last
magic.
call. 10, 9, 8,
Sir
7,
Snarf, you look like
6,
Andre the Giant next to
5,
Bogsy.
4, 3, 2, 1. I wish I could be
Chat, can I tell you that in real life
that would
it
be
was
incredible.
even closer?
I do hope we can measure. We came up with a lot of fun kind of exits for that last scene.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know how
were-
they ended up choosing that one, but that's the one they chose.
They chose
We had
that
some
one
fun with
because
that.
it was the one where both of your heads were in the frame.
Oh, it's true. I mean, that was one aspect of it. It was just like kept the camera zoomed in normally, and then I came in and it just like chopped my neck off.
Yeah. No, Snarf got guillotined by the camera a number of times.
Bogsy is not short. Yeah,
Bogsy is not particularly short.
Bogsy is
Snarf
definitely
just
above
very,
average.
very tall. I thought Bogsy was tall. I mean, I would say he's about average height. I wouldn't
How
say
are the
he's
new ship
super
clones?
tall. They are the same as the ships
Very
they're based on.
similar to their
That is the thing about being a clone.
OGs.
Can we show off the new harbor after the battle? Yes, we can. I would say the harbor is, so it is still Dragon. So some elements are the same, but there have been changes made in light of the new event. So we will happily show those off after the battle.
What is all this Bogsy slander? There is no Bogsy slander. Bogsy's great. It was fantastic to actually meet him in person. Good dude.
So Snarf would have a tough time sniffing around a real sheep. I don't think Snarf is a sheep. Snarf is a sheepdog? Goodness gracious, that's hard to say.
You're really good at tongue twisters, I can tell.
Chat, you got to stop doing this to me. Leave Boggs alone. We both love the Yodo. If you're a Yodo enjoyer, yeah, you need all the help you can get. We're gonna go ahead and just leave you to that. Boggs
Camera
is
angles
like
are
6
key to
feet.
make him look small.
Snarf,
I mean, you can do that with anything, right?
Snarf is like 7 feet tall. Yeah, I think
Not quite.
Snarf, last I checked, was like 10 foot.
I've
4.
jumped over 7 foot. My high jump record was 7 foot 6 inches. So, and you're not a high jumper unless you can jump your own height, which I was able to do. I think by like, I think it was like 7th or 8th grade. I was technically
It was a typo.
actual real hypo.
You were not sniffing around the sheep. You were sniffing around the ship.
That's a severe.
That makes considerably more sense than sniffing sheep. I'm like,
Hey,
I've heard of counting
don't ick my yum.
sheep, but if you really want to fall asleep, sniffing sheep is the way to go, apparently.
A sleeping sheepin.
Sleeping, schneefing, shipping, sheeping. Blah, blah, blah,
All right,
blah.
let's see if we can set this severe on fire. What are you playing? You are in
Bogsy
a
had to work on his win rate as Baby Bogsy had better
the
win rates.
Italian ship, huh?
Baby Bogsy, Baby Bubble Bumpers.
Rubber baby buggy bumper servers.
That's the one. Yeah. Baby Bogsy, Baby Bumpers. Baby Bobby Boogie Bop 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 Bop.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you just said
That's
that
the
live
first
on
time
stream, and now
first
get
time I've
clicked.
ever heard that. No. So chat. Someone stop this man from firing HE.
I'm like HE, okay?
And
What's
yet
wrong
you
with
don't
HE?
play the British. If you're gonna HE spam, there is a whole nation of ships dedicated to that premise that you do not play it on.
Yeah. I play.
Play Surcouf.
All right, fine. You're right. I'll play HE on my Minotaur. Perfect.
Yes, exactly. What you got to do is, if you go down a couple of tiers, I believe. Don't know if the Neptune has dual-purpose secondary guns. I believe the Neptune. Okay, I believe the Edinburgh.
there's a
certainly
kamikaze.
has one. But yeah, you got to set fires with your secondaries on the Neptune and the Edinburgh, and then you can truly embrace the British spirit.
Wow, Severe did not take any damage there. I am going to die. I'm just gonna save my DCP. Accept defeat. Only 30k? Kind of shameful. Oh, we captured that at least. I guess I'm going to go help out the right-hand side.
I've got to get
Check
to
out
at
the
least
Libertad.
40k for the Emperor. Why is the guy on the left's head twice the size of the guy on the right? I believe you're referring to who's on the left on the stream.
That's a good question.
But, it is me. I do have a fairly large head.
He's got the brains. I certainly
I'm
cannot
the
claim
brains of the
that.
operation.
He is the gizmo guy.
You don't get the
Captain
nickname
Gadget.
Megamind in middle school by having a small head. That movie was not good for my reputation.
All right, Libertad, I think, is a pretty good pick in this mode from what I've been able to gather so far.
Oh yeah, the cap is good.
Oh!
Yep, there it goes.
Wow. Who would ever do that strategy? That's
I
such
don't
a
know, it's
lame
almost
strategy.
Like
Oh my
everyone gets
lord.
considerably less XP and credits if
I
you
would
do that.
never go capture their point. That's just cheating.
Disgraceful.
That's just bad manners. Hey, I wasn't last place this time though. Ooh, 200 base PSP. All right. Well, those are fun. Should we go into normal games?
Yeah, let's jump into some randoms. We
Into
got
some randoms?
some other fun ships to.
All right, Conductor
roll
Brian,
up.
thank you very much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Let's do some random battles. Oh, I think we do
I
want
was
to
say-
show off the
Yeah,
port, right?
If Zui would swap over to my, or Snarf can do it, but
There you are.
let's see. Got to switch over to Dragon for the Nian Paradox. So, noticeably, there is in fact the Dragon.
Should change my port too.
Let me get something a little more appropriate for the. Where's my Genon? That's a good ship for this.
The Mataga is a very pretty ship, though. I must admit, they did a good job with them.
Genon with the fire horse camo. I think is a very nice looking camo, very red.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. I do think
Uh,
the metal horse is my favorite, though.
So you got the fireworks going off. The lanterns. I love the little lantern boats that are scattered around. And then of course even the container ship is festived out. And in fact, later on in the stream, we will see more of the container ship because I have some containers to open.
Yes, you have a lot. You spent too much.
I spent some actual money.
But
But I
you
do
are
it-
looking for one ship in particular, I believe, correct?
Yes. Well, I spent the money partially for me and partially for you, chat. I do these things for you. But what I'm really looking for is the Schroeder. I missed the dockyard for her when she first came out, and I have been looking for it as an enjoyer of secondary, especially German secondary ships, for many years now. And as a dockyard ship, it is incredibly hard to get if you miss the initial dockyard. And so, getting the Schroeder out of the Nian Paradox containers is one of the only ways to do it. So if you open your Defenders of Order or Adherents of Chaos containers, and you get the Nian's treasure container, you then have a chance to get Der Schroeder.
Do you have any good tier 5s?
I do have some good tier 5s.
I want to bring out my Kamikaze R.
You want to bring your Kamikaze R? I will
Yeah.
bring my Agincourt,
Let's see.
which is a silly ship for so many reasons.
This
and
is a silly ship.
one of my favorites in the game. So HMS Agincourt was just a wild ship in real life.
Put the Atlantico in the Santa crates for this year, or Black Friday container. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see.
Santa's a long time away from now, though.
Julio Cesare is better? Well, I mean, better's in the eye of the beholder. Obviously, Julio Cesare is a very strong ship. That is one of the reasons why it's so hard to get these days. But I think the Agincourt is just really fun. First of all, having so many main battery gun turrets, even at the time, was recognized as somewhat ridiculous.
Yeah.
When the ship was built, having 7 main battery gun turrets was not the norm. And so it was originally, as you can see in the game with the Rio de Janeiro, was originally going to be built for the Brazilians. And then midway through, they decided they couldn't afford it. So it was sold on the slipway to the Ottomans, where it's going to be the Sultan Osman I, which is the incarnation of it that is not in the game. But then right as World War I was about to break out, there was a fellow who was the first Sea Lord of the British Admiralty. You might have heard of him, Sir Winston Churchill.
Who's that?
I think there was a bulldog named after him, sort of like Beethoven.
Okay, makes sense.
He scratches his butt across the carpet, that kind of thing. But anyway, so they were worried that the Ottomans were going to join the war on the side of the Central Powers and that the ship would be used against them. And they said, if we British are building this ship, we don't want the ship to be used to fight the British. So we're just going to go ahead and just yoink that. And so they yoinked the Osman before it could be completed. It was entered into service as HMS Agincourt, and it was very difficult to use. The crew was kind of just thrown together because they weren't expecting to have this battleship, and it needed a lot of crew members for all of its many, many guns. So the crew was kind of just drawn from whoever was around. The ship was not designed to the specifications of the British Admiralty because it had been originally for two different nations, both of which were not the British. And so it was very difficult apparently for them to use, but it did see some action.
Oh, whoops! I had it on you. I was like, we should probably swap it over here since you're discussing about that.
Is this Killer Bin's offspring? To be the sire of Killer Bin would be the honor of my life, but no.
He is our resident historical expert, though. I will definitely say
that is one of
impressive
my
amount of knowledge.
One of my areas of expertise. Killer Bin's persona off stream. Again, honored by the comparison.
I think that was more reference to Churchill, which I kind of agree with.
Oh, I didn't.
But maybe I misinterpreted.
You want Killer Bin as your daddy?
Yeah.
I didn't say that specifically.
Well, I'll be sure to let him know.
I'm not saying that now.
I mean, it's already been said.
Not saying
it's said
that
on
now.
the internet. It has to be true.
So I can neither confirm nor deny that statement, Your Honor.
Going back to Shakespeare, I think my favorite quote from Shakespeare is "There's lies, damn lies, and statistics."
What's the numbers lie, or is it statistics lie and numbers tell the truth? Is that the?
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that one.
It's not Shakespeare, but there is a quote sort of about that.
Here in time.
Great Britain, one of their main strategies is be the ship. This is true.
Flow like water.
I say, was the Shakespeare question addressed to you? I'm not seeing it in chat, or is that just a general? What's your favorite Shakespeare quote?
Oh, that Shakespeare. No, it was Churchill.
Oh, I thought you said Shakespeare. I thought maybe I'm getting confused.
Maybe I'm crazy.
It's
I did not mean to.
As I
it
said
would not be
earlier,
the first
chat,
time.
I suffer from sometimes having some short-term memory loss, and also I sometimes suffer from having some short-term memory loss. So it can be hard for me to keep track of what has been said, especially on stream.
That's just kind of comes nature of the beast.
Socrates quote: "I drank
Socrates.
What? Socrates, gotta love him.
Socrates. That's like you don't need a T in soccer. That's golf.
Oh goodness gracious, Snarf, what are you doing to us, man?
Trying to just give my daily dose of cancer to everybody. I think we are
There's
trying
so
to
many different.
sneak around
I would say
in here.
my favorite Winston Churchill quote was he was talking to, I believe, the wife of another politician, and she accused him of drinking too much. And
It's like, yeah, madam, if you were my wife, or
oh well, that
What
one
was
too.
that?
It was she said, if I was your wife, I would have poisoned your tea, and he said, if you were my wife, I would
would've
drink it.
Yeah.
But no, in this case, it was he then called her ugly
Oh, don't respond.
and said, tomorrow I'll be sober, but you will still be ugly.
Yes. The danger I just realized of playing the Unbreakable Front is
You get a little too
you
used to
don't
the
you
YOLO.
don't respawn anymore. that's slightly problematic.
You get
I didn't
the
hit
security
a
blanket
single
being
shot,
there.
did I? Boo. That was not great. Not a great showing.
Well, I'm still alive. I'm having a
You
grand old
are.
time
You're
in,
doing wonderful.
Again, HMS Agincourt. This is why it's one of my favorite ships. First of all, at Tier 5, you don't generally have a ton of great secondary ships.
So many guns.
You have so many guns. You have a million main battery guns, and if that wasn't enough, you also have pretty strong secondaries. So, if a destroyer decides to try and do literally anything
Like that?
like that, now it is slow.
Oh, if you dodge all those torpedoes, I
am
would
not
call
dodging
you.
all those
Can
torpedoes.
you imagine if you just found the channel between the middle of all those?
I think we've
That
all
would
had
have been a
moments
hell of a
like
clip
that.
right there.
That would have been a clip and a half for sure. Luckily, dodging those torpedoes also allowed me to dodge the Chun King's torpedoes. However, the Tiger on my right
Chun King.
also has torpedoes because it is part of the British battlecruiser line. So I am concerned about those, which is why I'm steering towards the island. I might run into it, but I'd rather reach the island than eat the torpedo.
It ate some dark deep waters. You're alright. Can you survive this fight with the Chun King? Oh, those look juicy. That'll do it. Holy
King's
cow.
down. Gonna go ahead
And he
just
dodges other torps. Nicely done.
dip around the island.
I think you can probably capture that now.
I think the Julius Star
It is a
will fare well.
graveyard. Look how many people died in A. A and C. Just death, destruction. I think we're going to pull it out, though. Nicely done. Definitely carrying this
Looks
match.
like we just might. Battleship Bismarck Zwei ahead.
The Yazoo with one of the Iowas. I'm not familiar.
That is our new Tier 4 in the
Oh, cool.
Pan-European, rather.
Yeah, sure.
Battleship line.
I'm not unfamiliar with the picture, rather. Bruce Compton has Churchill's bat, and that used to brew gin in it. Really? That's a cool factoid.
Do you really have less than 100,000 damage at this point? What is wrong with you? That is a good question.
I mean, it is tier 5.
It is Tier 5, but I expected better of myself. I'm sorry, chat.
You have 3
I'm
kills.
disappointed too.
It's better than mine. I have 0 damage and 0 spotting damage.
Well, I'm hopefully going to be able to ninja this kill here.
I have 2 spotting and yet 0 spotting damage,
there
which
we
is
go.
slightly disappointing.
There is no kill stealing. There's only kill securing.
True. Words to
So-
live by. Not a fan of what has been done with operations. Please leave the feedback in the... We have a dedicated section for what's happened with operations there. I will say we are adding 3 new options for operations very soon. So if you guys liked the In the Name of Tomorrow event with all of the World War II operations, all 3 of those are coming back with some nifty changes based off of the feedback that, again, you guessed it, we got from the Discord section.
Please.
Snarf
fix the
is just a
matchmaking.
game. How do you know? I am the game. I lost the game. You all lost the game. Congratulations.
Oh, you did.
Take that,
Snarf.
internet.
How dare you? Let's see. Please fix the matchmaker. Again, that is feedback. Please leave that in the Discord, in the feedback channels.
Your audio is a bit crackly at times. Interesting. In-game or are...
We might have some.
That is bizarre.
Well, I do have sort of EMP fingers sometimes. I have a tendency to
Weird
break
noises
things
in the
just by being near
background,
them.
like constant clicking / snapping. That sounds almost like a hardware issue.
He's just a crackly guy. You know, sometimes
Just
Snarf in
crackling.
particular.
I
is
do
snap,
enjoy
crackle, pop.
crackling jokes.
There will be times where we're in the office here and it will sound Snarf.
That's all for
It'll
you.
sound like someone's like deboning a chicken, and it's just Snarf.
Guys, did those come through on audio?
That's because Sir Snarf is an alien. That would explain the height and the crackling.
I'm AI.
Snarf is-
There's plenty of evidence of that if you listen to Discord chat.
That's true. That's how you got those turkey. Never mind.
This Omaha is being brave.
The Omaha is being brave. But you know what? I
At this
respect
point,
it.
I wouldn't. I would do the same thing, to be honest.
Now, the Agincourt, for all of its strengths, speed is not one of them. Top speed of 23.1 knots.
Hey, you will get there eventually. Maybe.
Eventually. This was a very low-scoring game, so I don't think we're going to point out anytime soon. So it'll probably just be a matter of me waddling very slowly towards the Omaha.
Which ship in the game has the most turrets?
Uh,
Does Barbariano have the most?
Barbiana's certainly up there. A lot of the low tier cruisers have. So your St. Louis has a lot.
True. St. Louis
The-
does it.
I think
what,
St.
St.
Louis-
Louis is 16?
Something like that. I think St. Louis beats out Bogatyr. I know Kolberg and Dresden both have a lot.
I mean, Hawaii has quite a few as well.
Yeah, but it's not on the same point as Barbiana, where a lot of
Yeah.
the single gun per turret ships have
More. Yeah.
quite a few. That is a good question, chat. Um,
Barb is 16 as well. Okay.
I do know which ship has the
Krispy Kreme, really?
Krispy Kreme. How many does Krispy Kreme have?
I do have a Krispy Kreme.
By
I can
update
take a look.
15.2, Gizmo will reach C cap. You know, I think you're being a little hopeful there. I would shoot for 15.3.
Hawaii has more barrels. That makes sense. Yeah. I picked up a Burgoyne. Hate it. Should have picked up the Stalingrad. Any help making the Burgoyne better builds? Burgoyne was actually when I was asking. So when Zuikatsu first got hired, I asked him, "Hey, what?" Because that's a steel ship, I believe.
It
Like,
is.
what
That
is
why
the
he was
first
saying,
steel ship I should buy?
You get that over Stalingrad. Stalingrad is a lot of people's first steel ship.
Yeah, and I think it's like a good combination of accuracy and kind of positioning. You really do need to know your positioning with it.
Your
Was,
rate of
like, the
fire is
best-
also a strength, especially with your reload booster.
Yes, and the key moments to do it. So for the Burgoyne, it's just a matter of really understanding kind of the flow of the battlefield, choose where you're at, and then have the ability to do some pretty solid damage from a distance, and put that reload booster on when you can.
Do you if or when the Russian Badger lobster camo for Arizona? Well, the Russian Badger lobster camo was for New Mexico. I don't mean to actually. It's just that Arizona is a premium ship and New Mexico is tech tree, so that is an important distinction. But as far as collaborations returning to the armory, that is something that we will probably address later. I don't have any specific details for you now. Ow, I'm on fire again. A lot.
I think someone was asking about tall shelves. Believe it or not, Evan is actually about the same height as me. He's also a very tall lad.
We have a lot of tall lads.
We do have a lot of tall lads in the office.
I thought I would be coming in as
Could one of you play
tallest
the
guy.
furry taco clone? Yes.
I am not. That is in fact Snarf.
I do
Snarf
not
is the
have
tallest
my.
lad.
I do not have the.
There we go.
outfitted
There's
at
my
the moment.
Kraken.
You guys nerf the Hawaii and Bremen, please. I don't think there are any nerfs in the schedule for either of those.
The nerf for the Hawaii and the Bremen
0
is getting
damage.
hit in the Citadel by any battleship that looks at you.
Yep, that's about right. 124 on a victory. That might be a personal low. I am
6,001.
gonna ignore that one.
I do appreciate how.
Oh, and you got a Kraken? Nicely
I
done.
got a Kraken. I got a Dreadnought.
We had like the pure opposite.
Still not enough to get an E. Got a 1, but I do want that
All right.
E.
So the furry taco.
You and
Is-
Snarf, I almost
there.
hate to do this to you, but the 3 spots above you are bots.
Don't need to shout out too loud on the internet, please.
I just I knew chat was gonna see it, and I saw it, and I Gizmo OP please nerf.
Yeah, that's
The nerf
not my
is-
finest moment. I will admit. At least it wasn't during a live stream.
Let's see. The nerf for Gizmo is his lack of short-term memory, and I believe he also has a lack of short-term memory.
All right. So what is the furry taco clone that they're speaking of here?
Let's see. Tier 5. It is dun, 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 the Desert Falcon.
Desert Falcon.
It is a very pretty ship. So I will mount some stuff on mine, and I will take it.
You're gonna take it? Perfect.
Unless you would also like to
No,
take it,
no,
you can
no.
both take
I'll
it.
find another tier 5.
Now the Furry Taco or the Desert Falcon in this case.
Oh, I do have the Krispy Kreme. We were just talking about that.
We were just talking about that.
There's no way this has the most turrets, though, right?
It
got-
certainly has a lot of them.
1, 2,
Uh,
3, 4.
Well, there is a handy dandy artillery tab there that would tell
I
you.
know, but I was gonna count them the old-fashioned way. 15. Okay. It's close.
It is close.
All right, do I bring the Krispy Kreme or do I bring the Doom Canoe?
Ooh, it's kind of hard to beat the Doom Canoe.
I do love the Doom Canoe. We're going to bring the Doom Canoe.
Now, the Desert Falcon here does not have the option to equip a spotter plane. It only has fighter, which is fine.
Although someone in chat did say Krispy Kreme.
But if chat will remember, fighters no longer do spotting. So you do lose out on a little bit of intelligence gathering
Go
on
Emerald.
any
Emerald
surface
is-
ship that only has the option for fighters.
Good option to blow up. Please show off more port. Sure, more port. Do you mean just like all the new ships, or do you want to just see the port itself?
I'm going for the Tempestanara first. I agree. I think a lot of people are going for the Tempestanara first. Don't burn too much gizmo. You have a team to lead and play for. We have the team to play for. We are going to win. Everyone else is going to lose. That's the way that works. So make sure to tune in to see myself in Team League, leading the meme team, the Dream Meme team, for TC Freer, our glorious leader, and Chief Beard.
I think the Nine Beast is new to it as well. Am I crazy, or is it just the fireworks?
I don't know.
Are Sir Snarf and Evan on the Wargaming basketball team? You don't want to see me play basketball. It's embarrassing.
Did ship fighters get a buff? They can now engage multiple airstrikes consecutively.
Yes.
So-
Specifically airstrikes, non-controllable squadrons.
So if you have a friendly submarine that is near you, or you're being engaged by a Dutch ship, then your fighter will now attack that airstrike, do some damage to it, and then continue to hang around as opposed to just flying off.
Look at this beautiful boat.
Let's see, there is a
I'd
submarine.
love to know the man who designed this.
We
this-
meet again,
this
Snarf
glorious ship.
and Gizmo. I do appreciate that.
Oh, it's Conductor. Hello.
Conductor. We meet again, Snarf. Oh, and Gizmo.
It's
Nice
the
that
full
you're here
period.
too. It's hard to be third wheel, but you know, I'll manage.
I read the unique commander skills are now disabled for asymmetric battles, and when will this come back? Also, the same thing applies for special commanders. Not sure why they have been disabled for asymmetric. So, the reason we have they're disabled in the Unbreakable Front mode, and I believe they're both event tags, so it had to be disabled for now. Stay tuned. It is something that we are aware of, and we do have something to announce in that regard in the future. That's about as much as I can say.
Only if you want to be. I changed my whole attitude. It's for the better now. Watching streams, I'm a better person for not being. You know, I appreciate that. I think it takes a lot of personal development to look
Yes,
back
blame
at
me.
your past behavior, and just say I have a better attitude now. And I think you deserve big props for changing your attitude and trying to be more positive. I'm a big proponent of you get out what you put in, and that goes for just about everything in life. And if you want to come to the stream and have a good time with us, you're always welcome. And we appreciate you just trying to enjoy for the sake of enjoying it.
Even when there's a little bit of a server snafu in the beginning.
A
but we're
snarfu, if
definitely
you will.
snarfu, you might even say. That's usually my job.
That's my way of blaming Snarf.
I'm here to die for our sins.
Snarf Jesus? Sneezes?
Sneezes? Oh no. Not
Can
this
someone
again.
please make a meme
This
of
was something
that?
in my last studio. All words would just start with snarf-esque soundings, and I did not understand
You
why.
do make it easy. Your name just
you say
kind
so.
of rolls into a lot of other words.
It's always Snarf's fault. Correct. That is the actual philosophy.
Can we play some Luna ships? Well, if you're referring to ships for the Lunar New Year, we currently, or at least I am, the Desert Falcon
I wonder
here
if we can pop over and just take a look at it. Yeah.
is one of the ships that is available as part of the Nian Paradox. It has this. It is a clone of the Furutaka, but it has this lovely paint scheme to it,
Which does kind of remind me of a taco, or at least like a
and it does
A
look
family
vaguely
restaurant- a
Greek,
Mexican restaurant?
especially with the pattern there around the bridge and the smokestacks. Ow, I'm on fire. That's unfortunate. I was busy admiring my paint scheme. How dare you?
How dare you?
How very dare you? How did Sir Snarf get the name? Sir Snarf, how did you get your name? I believe we've talked about this, but go ahead and refresh chat.
So it's not that interesting of a story, to be perfectly honest. So my initial name was like V10L3 and TJ0K3STR, which you can imagine is a bit of a mouthful. So when I started streaming, so my first streaming of all things before the game industry and kind of entry to the game industry was being a pinball streamer of all things. Like currently I've downsized down to 4 pinball machines in my house, but I used to have 6. And I used to do physical pinball streaming. And I wanted to have something that was a little bit more easy to remember. So I just wanted like a single syllable, like this is the word, that's who I am. I am Sir something, or I was just something. I was initially just trying to be Snarf. Unfortunately, Snarf is taken most places. But Sir_Snarf is typically pretty safe.
We can switch gameplay.
So,
I didn't do anything. We can switch gameplay.
You found an island.
No,
Congratulations.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I didn't see anything either.
No, stop it.
We're gonna go judge you a little bit. So that was the idea. Snarf was a character from my childhood, and I just figured it kind of just stuck. So really nothing crazy about it. It's just like I need a short, memorable, easy to sound out name that you can just see at a glance and know how to pronounce it, compared to the elite speak nonsense that I had from my vestigial, awkward teenager days.
Go 5
My
minutes without a
original
pun.
gamer
Snarf
name.
No. Good question, chat. Sneaky Islands, yes, I saw it. It moved. It wasn't there before, and then it was. And I think I need to have a serious discussion with the dev team about how these islands keep moving into the path of my ships.
All right, I've sent some friends
Xbox
to go get
lobby
this.
gamer name. Look, if we want to judge our Xbox Live names,
That's what my elite name was, because we were a clan in I think the first Modern Warfare, maybe. It was definitely Call of Duty days of one sense, and there was a clan.
Ow.
It was the Violent J clan. You had to have a name that was violent and a J starting name. So it was like Jester and Joker, and so I was Joker. Well, I don't love this scenario.
cartoon titled Snarf Quest. I think we could do a Snarf Quest.
I don't know if I love that.
I think we should send Snarf on a quest for something. I think
For
he
a
should be
fuzzy
on a
taco?
quest to get the Alliance, finally.
You sunk already? How the hell did you?
I found a Danu, which
Okay.
is I believe a Duke of York clone. It is a Duke of York clone.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go after this Colorado. I think Colorado has found a beach.
Poi. Poi indeed, chat. Poi indeed.
I think I can get this Colorado. We'll find out.
Our server's back up.
We are
playing
in
on-
fact playing on the servers. This would be the world's most fancy LAN party.
Was it the Snarf character from Thundercats?
It was.
Twas indeed.
Was good shout out. Thundercats ho!
Do not stand in the way of the Snarfer.
The doom canoe cometh, Mr. Colorado. Are you prepared? What the heck did that come from? Desert Falcon.
We'll see. It's in the hands of Gizmo. See, I wish I could see what you were referring to. I assume it's something about the tournament. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I have an issue with short-term memory.
Oh, that hurt a lot.
That joke will get old eventually, but it'll probably
Alright,
get old
here
to
we
you
go.
guys a lot faster than it gets old to me, because I think I'm hilarious.
You are hilarious.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're just trying to recover from making me the third wheel here.
Well, I think I got the Colorado. We'll find out. Survey says almost. Boo. Could not get all of my torpedoes
2,
off.
3.
Well, that was less exciting than I liked to. Let's get out of here. Let's not think back on this.
Gizmo managed to die
go back up to
before
hierarchy.
Snarf did 1 damage. I think both of those are a little sad.
Those were both sad games. I mean, you actually know you did good on your
Man,
end.
chat is
For me, it
not
was
giving
not great.
us, and by chat I mean Zuikatsu. Chat is not giving us an inch. You are not letting us off the hook for our plays tonight.
All right, let me play something I actually know how to play. I can
Snarf,
really
do you still
embarrass
have
myself.
pinball machines? Put pics
I
on
do.
Discord. I would like to see that.
Sure.
We have some cool hobby stuff on Discord with the pets tab, the hobby models tab. I put my dogs pick up, seen Gizmo's dogs. Yes, those are my family dogs, Leia and Georgia. I love them both dearly. By the way, to everyone who reacted with a cow emoji to my dogs, I'm working on getting you banned from everything forever, banning you from the internet. How dare you cow react to my dogs? And by the way, I'm aware one of those people was Blood Minister.
All right. I wish there were more options from this for the tier destroyers. Maybe there's a tier 9.
I say
from it.
we're a little short on destroyers. We got a lot of cruisers. Let's see. What do we have just kicking around here?
Let's see if there were any other. Again, filter out destroyers. There's no other real options for me to
See
do
what
that.
I will bring. Why don't we just show up some of the horse camos? So you liked the metal horse.
I did.
Do you
yes.
have your Schlieffen ready?
I can do Schlieffen again.
You can do your
Although
Schlieffen.
secondary battleship and randoms is definitely not my strong suit.
Actually, chat. Would you rather see me try and get my Schroeder, or would you rather see us just jump back into another game? I will let that.
Well, let's save the
Schroeder
big
for the end?
openings for the end.
I didn't know if we wanted to break things up or just go to the end, but we will save that for the end.
Save it for the end. Let's see if you get your dev luck. I'm going to bring the Venom. I want to try Venom out.
You'll bring. Okay, so you're
So I'm
going
gonna
to
go tier 9.
No,
You
I
can bring
will-
it tier 10 if you like.
No, I'll jump down to tier 9. There's plenty
I
of chat
definitely
wanna
need
try.
more credits. So
There's a certain tier 9 that I want to try that hopefully I'll get
we'll
later.
land some torpedoes.
But I have not been able to
Shoulder.
play as much as I.
Kitakami or Riot. Kitakami is, I mean, honestly, this is kind of a similar play to Kitakami. This boat also enjoys a good circling maneuver while dropping torpedoes everywhere.
So there was a camo for the Essex and a Pan-Asian clone of the Essex. I don't remember there being a Pan-Asian Essex clone. Chat, you're gonna have to check us on that one.
There is the new. Oh, we could show off the new. What was it called?
Independence.
Beginning Independencia.
Yes,
and
some of
Casino.
the other new ships that you can get
Yep.
from the Nian treasures. Independencia, you're right. That is I believe it's a Colossus class. It was British. And then it became Argentinian.
Yes, not the same. It just reminded me of it.
Saipan, yeah, I would say Saipan, I believe, is the only Pan-Asian carrier in the game. But chat, again, feel free to correct me.
Good old Venom.
Good old Venom.
Check out your boat.
I'm running the Halford. I've got my steel camo. I've got my
Nice.
silver ray destruction effect on it.
Ooh, I don't think I have any.
This,
destruction effects on
in
here.
my
I
opinion,
don't know
is
about
the
you.
best scouting ship in the game because you have a destroyer platform that can also launch aircraft. And really, what else could you want?
Yeah. Or Trump.
A submarine.
Launches submarines.
I-400 when? Question mark.
I want the submarine that launches aircraft. That launches
Again.
more submarine.
I-400
no.
when? Question mark. That is exactly what the I-400 was.
The
Original.
ARG had 2 Colossus class CVs. Interesting.
Makes sense. Saipan Square Pan. That is. I'm glad I'm not the only one that has the association. That is exact, but I think every time I hear it.
What is the plan for the Ovasan? I'm not familiar.
For the
What is the difference between Petro and the Petrozlik? The lack
removed
of
the
vowels. Yes.
see, we're on the same page here.
Argentina. Okay, cool. That would make
Does
sense.
have Sanzang as a Pan-Asian clone? Yes. We need an I-401 with a Satsuma turret. Look,
Jeez.
I think if we put a Satsuma turret on a submarine, you guys would storm
really
the
happy.
offices. And I don't think I could blame you.
I thought my detectability was 2.3 for a second. I was like, that doesn't check out.
That's true. The other difference between the Petropavlovsk and the Petropavlovsk is because the Pruvsk is a premium clone, you have better economic bonuses by default than you do on the Petropavlovsk.
There is the Napoli. I've launched a set of torps over out there. Ooh, I've detected
Something
something.
moving out there.
Drop down my smoke.
Something's out there. I don't like it. It's making noises. They're in the walls. They're in the walls.
I think it had to be probably by the 7 line, judging from my detectability range.
It would be fine as long as it could only shoot once. Fair. I think if you put a 20-inch gun on a submarine, it could very much only shoot once. Although, I know we see, I believe it's M1 in here fairly often. The British submarine with a 12-inch gun on it.
Oh, maybe those will help. We'll see.
That would be a very interesting addition. I know I mentioned it, I believe, last week, but the U.S. interwar cruiser submarine designs are very interesting. There was one that had 8-inch guns, in addition to being able to launch aircraft for spotting and having torpedoes and being armored.
Ooh, I am radar.
So,
That's not great.
If you want us to add that, chat, we can certainly put just full cruisers that can also submerge.
What is
And plus
radaring
submarine.
me?
Yes. That is
There's
exactly-
Milan? Oh, it's probably just Milan.
Oh, those are torpedoes.
Those are in fact torpedoes. That's a lot of torpedoes.
I'm going to probably eat 2 of them, which is probably going to kill me. Oh, no, it didn't kill me, but I'm now flooding, and I need to get out of my plane so I can heal my flooding.
I
There we go.
cannot feel this fire, which is unfortunate. I did manage to dodge all the torpedoes. That's good.
I'm just going to go in.
Neon? Beast?
Mm,
Hey, hit something in the corpse.
Go away, go away, go away. Go away, go away, go away.
We are technically alive, and that's
Wiggle
all
the
we
booty.
need to be.
Gotta wiggle the booty. Can I put Bureau points in the new Petropavlovsk or Italian BB? The only way to obtain the new clones of those ships is through
Through
the
the
Nian
Lunar.
Paradox event.
Yes.
So your
You need
research bureau
to-
points for the Loria are for the Loria, and the Nera is just by playing the Nian Paradox.
Oh god, am I going to be able to dodge this? Oh boy. Oh no! BS! I dodged
Oh,
that.
if you're talking about the Bureau leg mod, then yes, that does apply to the clone as well. So the Petropavlovsk leg mod does also apply.
How expensive is for coal alone to grab the Loria clone? It would be a lot.
U.S. cruiser subs actually had Omaha guns. There were
don't know
also
what it
plans
is
with
specifically
6-inch
off the top of
guns,
my
but
head.
there were plans for U.S. cruiser subs. There were plans that were drawn up that had 8-inch guns, so those would not be Omaha guns.
I would recommend Striker if you want the Loria clone. Play through as many of the missions as possible, so each week new missions will unlock, which will get you closer and closer. And then save your coal for the last push would be. But to be fair, in the same token, if you did just dump all your coal into that, then you could use the points elsewhere. But that would be a lot of coal.
Well, now there were 2 ships that died. Just
Are there 2? Oh my gosh, are we that bad?
well,
What is going
how
on
much-
today?
How much damage did you get?
12.
12 total or 1,200 or 12,000?
12,000, but
Okay, I got 4,500.
we're not doing great, my man.
Just the potatoes. Look, potatoes are a very versatile food stuff, and I
Wow,
think
that's
they are highly underrated.
unacceptable.
If you ever had Hasselback
All right,
potatoes,
let's show off some of the
oh,
newer ships.
oh, potatoes. Love potatoes.
Let's find.
Teammates don't know how to play. Well, in this case, for this last match in particular, perhaps.
We were talking about the Petropavlov. Let's try to bring her out. I don't think
Yes.
I've actually played the normal Petro, so it'll be interesting.
I'll
to play
bring
this guy.
I'll bring the party Schlieffen.
Do I have enough? I do not have enough. Is there anything that I could pull stuff from? I don't really have any Russian cruisers.
Do you have inventory stuff you could just sell?
Kronstadt. I might be able to sell some stuff from my inventory. Desperate times, desperate measures, yo.
Yo.
No, it's under here, isn't it?
I have Loria and Petro. Is it worth it to waste coal? I would, well, first of all, I wouldn't describe it as a waste. You do still get 2 completely different ships that you can grind and train commanders on and stuff. It's not quite as different for the Loria because, again, you can still switch commanders to that because it's a special ship. But if you want a Petro that you can train commanders on, getting the Petropavlovsk is a good choice.
My stock nonsense.
It also has better economic bonuses than the regular Petropavlovsk.
So this.
Who has radar? Famous last words indeed. 12,000 is a lot more than 12. I'm glad you guys agree with my math.
So for anybody who wonders what the heck I'm doing right now, if you go into your player profile and see anything with the stock module, for the most part, those are safe to sell.
Yes.
If you are desperate for money, which I am, okay, that should be enough.
And for whoever was asking about the pan-European battleships selling, that will become available for them in patch 15.2. And you can go ahead and, if you got the ship, it comes with all its modules by default. So when you start using it, you're not going to need those stock modules anymore, assuming you're using the upgraded versions. So you can just go right back in your inventory and sell those for free credits.
Don't love the priority target option, but that's fine.
Lunar clones, they follow Pan-Asian or clone ship country. They follow the country of the ship they are clones of. So, for instance, the Tempesta Nera is Italian, the von Zuckerhoff is German, and so on and so forth.
All right, let's go off the...
Is there
Wait, why am I putting this on the Kronstadt? Oh, no.
Oh,
Why
no.
did I have this on the Kronstadt?
Because you were seeing if you could take it off the
Oh, I hate everything.
Oh, looks like Snarf is... See, I told chat, I said it was a
Fantastic.
tiefling. I know that in Might and Magic they're not called tieflings. To me, that is a tiefling.
Can't believe I just did that.
Von Zuckerhoff is a premium Schlieffen. So it's not a person or a GK, it is a Schlieffen. So it has the German battlecruiser armor as well as the torpedoes.
You guys know the option to like turn off stuff that show base ships?
Where it is, I've actually never actually turned it on.
Does that show you the original ships that these are clones?
So, let's see. It would be custom ships. Maybe not. Special ships. Yes. So if you turn off decorative, if you go to my POV. So we are looking here at the von Zuckerhoff. But if you go to the little cogs here in the bottom right of your screen above your carousel, special ships, decorative, and turn those off, turns right back into a Schlieffen.
Oh, cool.
So you don't see the special camo.
But you're missing the googly eyes.
You are missing the googly eyes.
What's the whole point at that point?
So if you look in the permanent camos, you can see it's not shown, but it is still mounted. So you still have a permanent camo on. And also, it'll look different than a regular Schlieffen in your port because if you hover over it, it still shows it with the camo. And it also shows as a special ship rather than a tech tree ship. So you'll be able to mount commanders to this back and forth without retraining, and so you can still tell it apart from your default version.
Yeah. I will show off the real quick. There she is. Pretty. I get kind of like Mad Maxy vibes out of this for some reason. Or like Waterworld. Not quite Waterworld, but definitely some of post-apocalyptic vibes.
Are they exact clone ships? They are exact clones.
There's a lot of them. All right, running up.
Ready up.
Let's do this thing.
Is the skin change for you or just you? So it is for whoever has the option turned off in port.
Yes.
So if I turn that option off and go into port and there's an enemy von Zuckerhoff, for me it'll show up as a Schlieffen. If the person driving it has it turned off, but I don't, I will still see it as a von Zuckerhoff. So it's for whoever has that option. It's entirely on your end. So if you want to see these special ships in battle and in your port, turn that option on. If you don't want to see them in battle on your port, turn that option off. And it doesn't matter whether that's you driving them or other people in the battle.
I'm excited for the Premium Zeton clone as well.
Yes, the Premium Zeton does look very cool, the post-apocalyptic Zeton. Although Zeton already looks very post-apocalyptic, if you ask me. It is a very weird-looking ship. Is there a way to get an individual epic rarity ship? You can't do it in the right-click menu. Certain ships you cannot sell. So if you right-click it and it doesn't have the option to sell it, you cannot sell it.
All right, so what have we got on this bad boy? So they are 12-second reloads on 220s.
When is
40%
World of
on the
Warships
fire.
Legends coming out? I believe that is a
It is
question
already
for
out.
the World of Warships Legends team.
I think I'm fairly certain it's been out. It is coming to Steam. I don't know exactly when, but yeah, we are completely separate teams. We have some cursory overlap, but it's fairly distinct. The teams, the Legend team, and just the PC team.
We are not even in the same office.
We are
so
not. They are all in Prague and Belgrade for the most part.
Yes. Grommet Neptune clones, yes. I love the cannons on some of the sort of piratey or the East Asian inspired camos that we have going on for this event. I think I saw some of that on Discord as well.
So I know Petropavlov is a nice radar cruiser for the most part.
It is indeed.
So I know I have to be someone. Ooh, someone else is playing same ship.
It's right over there. Mana bomb. Yeah. Do you have HE loaded again?
I did.
I
All right. So to be fair, in the recommended tree, a lot of it was like fire based. It seemed like, unless
For
I'm
not for the
misremembering.
Soviets. That is not their thing.
no. Okay.
As much as the British, right, for the British light cruisers, it's literally not an option. For the Soviets, it might as well be AP only. For the Soviet heavies, at the very least.
Okay.
For the Nevsky line, yes, you will use your HE. For the Petropavlovsk line, there's no such thing as HE.
Okay. This is the first time I've played this boat, so forgiveness there.
Can we get the ability to sell permanent camos, please? That is feedback we've gotten. So
It does have a lot of economy implications, though.
yes, so we are discussing that. No promises for any sort of results, but we are aware of that concern from a lot of the players. And there is an open feedback thread on the Discord. So if you want to add your voice to that discussion, please head on over to the Discord and you can chime in there.
Chime in or
Chime
chime
in.
in?
Chime in, type in. Don't act like you never blended words and made new
Not
words.
once. Not once ever.
You're not Shakespearean that way. You can just make up new words if
Elbow?
you want. No one's stopping you. Don't let your memes be dreams. Just do it.
My dreams are always memes. It's a Lenin.
Oh no, I have HE loaded. Oh,
Ooh,
you've
this
infected me.
Wichita is in a bad spot. Please, healer.
Chime in, the new Pan-Asian cruiser coming soon. Oh, chat, never change. Or trade permacamos for others, that would be fine too. That is an interesting idea. Again, with the rarity system, possible for certain low-level camos, maybe tile classes, but for unique camos, that does have a lot of economic implications, so you probably won't be able to trade. I don't imagine that change would be coming.
Still going back. Oh, just disappeared. Hydro. Let's keep a little bit silent, shall we? Just trying to stay out of that line of the Lenin. Thunk. Thunk?
I think I thunk it.
I think I can. I thunk I can. I thunk I can.
I want to be able to convert the gray boosters to green boosters and so on. I have so many gray boosters and we'll literally never be able to sell them. Well, if you're that determined to not use them, you can always sell them in your inventory. The idea of converting items of lower rarity into higher rarity is a feature in some games, but right now I do not believe we have any plans to implement that in World of Warships.
Do keep an eye out for events kind of like the salvage victory. So I mean, there is the salvage victory going on right now for Sarkoof,
Yes.
which you can trade in at least the blue and red boosters.
But if
And
you
there's-
have a bunch
They're
of
typically
low
different items each time, but that's the idea. There is to recycle. So there is a use, but it's just not permanent. Alright. Shoot this Lenin. It's probably a bad idea, to be perfectly honest. Okay.
You're a battleship and everything, but you're icon. You have nice bigger bow, so as long as you go bow in, are you fine?
Well, we're doing damage. Pretty good accuracy too. There's a citadel. All right. Maybe we're okay. Maybe I like this boat.
You should like that boat. It's a very good boat.
Oof, look at that laser pointer. Holy cow.
Yeah, the Soviet railguns are a distinctive feature of that branch.
I think he's dead. All right. Well, let's start plinking away at the Kelowna. The Kelowna is playing very far back for a secondary main battleship.
Well, that's because I've been chasing him to the end of the map.
Okay, fair enough.
Ah, darn it. I died so hard my game froze.
That's an impressive feat.
How many new maps do you plan to release in 2026?
Time will tell.
Somewhere between 0 and infinity.
That is an accurate statement.
The amount of boosters needed for more percent of salvage. Again, the ratio is just somewhat dependent on the global economy.
Do we go after that Kelowna? I think it's probably better to go support the rest of the team. I think he is just lost this world. Getting those free repairs, which is lovely. Lovely doubly. That Yi Ming is looking for trouble, making it double. Some lucky pulls on that Yi Ming.
Some very lucky pulls. I am still doing it. My damage counter is still ticking up just because of the number of fires I set.
That is always nice.
And
I wish I could be setting fires right now, but no.
I believe
Playing
I also
AG
got a
on this
flood
guy
on
is
that Kelowna.
illegal.
Well, first of all, you have incredible armor, great pen angles, and hugely high AP pal pen. Sometimes I used to be able to speak English. Now is not one of those times.
At least you're not streaming. That'd be awkward.
But you have great velocity on your AP shells, so you should be able to pen battleships like you are a battleship yourself. Saludos, Misty Chew. Welcome to the stream. We always appreciate
Who's that?
seeing you. Misty Chew is another one of our excellent community managers, probably the most excellent.
I agree with that statement.
Greetings from Venezuela. Greetings, Abstrella. Nice to see you. You can always sell over
Bienvenido.
credits. Indeed. If you have items you don't want,
Ow, dude. That hurt.
if you have any sort of expendable item, so whether that be a camo, a flag, a booster, you can always sell that for credits. Mr. Chew is indeed one of the CMs of all time. We need explosive AP. Well,
Agreed.
I don't know how to tell you this, buddy.
SAP.
But I don't know what you think is inside of an armor-piercing shell, other than perhaps just like a big rock. but they do already explode. That is something they do.
That Zhao was certainly somewhere.
We don't have Sabo rounds for ships yet, so we do not have APFSDS. So all of the shells in game do have explosives in them.
All right, I think we have time for maybe one or two more games with the community for Unbreakable Front before we try to see how your dev luck looks like.
I
think I
do
wanna
have 52 containers.
I'm tempted. The freaking skin for the bird cry is so silly.
But it has the cannons.
The cannons,
The
I know,
cannons look
they're
excellent.
full on. It reminds me of like Age of Empires.
Do you think you can do limited torps for DD so that nobody can spam thousands of torps? If you see a single ship that fires 1,000 torps in a battle, I would probably file a customer support ticket for hacking.
Yep. Well, speaking of which, there is the brawl mode coming up,
that is true.
which is going to be pretty spicy. What do we want to play? All right,
is a good
so
question,
anybody
sir.
in chat who wants to join us for some Unbreakable Front, shoot Sir Snarf a message and get you invited over to this. We have 2 slots. 24 Kitakamis would break the game. Yeah,
24
I think the
Kitakamis would
Servi
certainly be something.
would have a great time.
Although you'd probably get more torps in the water if you had
First
24 Janons, just because they have the reload booster and all their launchers load at once.
Try the Curse Fang. What do we want to try?
I think I am running low on ships that I have outfitted,
Panetta.
because I am also very
Did I
fighting for
outfit
at the
this
moment.
guy? I don't think I've played this yet. Okay, we'll try the Tempesta. Let's see how we do.
You're gonna do a tier 10?
Yeah.
All
All right. Still haven't had any DM, so I guess we're just gonna go the 2 of us.
right. I finally got my Dutch commander up to 21 points. My Helfrich, where is he? I could find him. Da-da-da, da-da, da-da. Oh, that's what my sorting is different. That's what. Okay. I'm like, why can I not find any of my ships? It's because I normally have it by nation, and in this case, it was by tier.
I like some alien vibes out of this as well.
So I will bring
Kilos
my good
posterior.
friend Conrad Helfrich.
That's a pretty ship too. All right, let's do this thing.
24 Ochotnik. That would be something. 24 Doom Canoes.
That would be fun. Make it happen, guys. We gotta organize it.
I don't think we got any messages.
I didn't get any
being a
DMs.
div. People are just having fun watching, and you know what? That's okay.
That's fine.
We appreciate having you guys watching. We appreciate you guys spending your time with us. We hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, or depending on your time zone, perhaps it is early Thursday morning. Who knows?
I think it's Friday night somewhere.
A pair of Prince Adalberts. I almost ran the Adalbert myself, just because I think
Wish
that
we
was
could
a
do
very
that.
good ship for this mode.
Jam. Oh my gosh.
Wish we could do
Team
that. in
damage
training
would
room
be
with team
interesting
damage.
for like a toggle on for training room. Error 409.
Did you receive an error?
I was just looking at the enemy clan name. Yeah, this is a pretty skin. Red on black. Can't go wrong with red and black.
It isn't
Black
Friday night anywhere on Earth, but we didn't say on Earth. We said it's always Friday night somewhere. I do like the camos that have been coming out recently. I do
Agreed.
too.
They've been doing good, right? Tempesta, my goal. How is she?
She is exactly like the Loria.
I always said that way too enthusiastically, but here we are.
Sometimes all caps is necessary.
Sometimes, very rarely. You are the golden Lao.
Does Mars have Fridays? I don't know about a Fridays. I think I saw a.
I think TGIF has there.
I was gonna say I think I saw like a Texas Roadhouse on Mars.
Yeah.
Maybe like an Outback, but I don't know about a Fridays.
Yeah, we got 457 SAP shells, which is pretty juicy.
At the polls, it's any time you want it to be. Thanks for the drop. Victoria with a 10-point captain and a
You got
slot
it.
received. That is an
Congratulations.
excellent drop. Happy for you.
Oh yeah, that was very nice. A good old mystery drop. All right, who we shooting? Don't really
I'm
want
shooting an
to get
Adel.
to these close to these Adelboats, to be perfectly honest.
Now, I do burn quite badly in this ship.
Holy crap! I hit
gonna
one
try
in the superstructure and did
Duck into the silo.
infinity damage. We're gonna pop our damage reduction right quick.
Seven hits, 7 bounces. Ah, that's the stuff.
Stuff. Legends.
Sir Snarf, did you get into
Hello
the
there.
game for the game, or did you get it because of the history of the warships?
I got into the game for the game. Yeah, I was certainly, because I was a beta tanks player, and then I got into beta for warships, and played quite a bit. Way before getting hired here, obviously. Never in a million years thought that, you know, my life would take me the way it did, but here we are.
Here we are.
And now we get to do this for a living, which is freaking awesome.
I would say if you look at our current CM team, we all got into the game actually kind of for one of each of the main camps that people get into the game. So Zuikatsu, as Zuikatsu will admit, got into the game for the Weebery as well as for the competitive angle. I got into the game mostly from the history, and then Snarf got into it just because Snarf is a gamer. He's
I'm a gamer
like that.
I play the game for games. Well, we are staying alive. We're just trying to farm as much of that adrenaline rush as possible. So our reload is minus 4 seconds right now, which is pretty good. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Give it to me. 2,000. That's not as much damage as I was hoping for, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. I am burning alive. Unfortunately, I don't think my heal is going to be up in time. That is unfortunate. I got taken down. Got too close to 2 Adelbats. That is a spooky situation, but we have respawns. I forgot. Now, I'm screwing myself up just by coming back and forth to both of these modes.
Yeah, that does
I should just
happen
be
when this is a mode
more
that's
danger.
optional. You think you can respawn and you don't, and then you don't think you can respawn and you do.
Yeah. But I just wanted to have my my guns off cooldown. Let's see.
No one else got the reference. See, chat, I want to understand if you guys get this one, because I made a reference earlier that I don't believe was caught by the other CMs. I was asking between the three of us, who would be puny human number 1, who would be puny human number 2, and who would be Morbo's good friend Richard Nixon. And I don't think anyone else got that before we started the stream. So I want to know if there's anyone in chat who understands.
Futurama, right?
It is Futurama, but I don't know if anyone else had seen it.
Can't. I don't know how much Futurama I've actually seen. Probably blasphemy to some folks out there.
I have not seen a ton, but all of my friends have seen a ton of it, so I think by osmosis. Well, not all of my friends, because you're my friend, Snarf. You
Yeah.
have not seen a lot of it. So maybe not all my friends. But a lot of my friends, especially from my old clan, have seen a lot of Futurama. Several of them had names from the show, and so just by proxy, I ended up absorbing a lot of the memes and references from the show.
Didn't they bring it back? I thought it had finished, but then they brought it back for like an extra kind of surprise season.
I mean, that happens to so many shows these
Yeah.
days.
It is the era of reruns.
That was... Yep, I saw that coming. I saw that coming.
Thankfully, we are still pretty darn close. Let's see if we can take down this. All right, surely he's dead now. Or not. There he is. Oops, those are ours.
Technically, any of the ships can be obtained without leaderboard placement if you have the coal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those were good shots.
You missed the beginning of the stream. I would say this was before the stream even started. This was when we were setting up, so you did not miss the reference. but I appreciate you, Finder Keeper.
Oh, there's Los Andes. See how much saturation he has. Thunk. Alright, decent damage. Take it.
Dun, da-da-dun, dun, dun,
Prince Adalbeth seems to be pretty good in this mode too.
dun, da-da-dun. There goes my airstrikes.
Pop our consumables.
And boom, and boom, and boom.
That should do the trick there. And he's dead too. Beautiful.
We are exactly
Yoda.
tied. We each have one cap. We've destroyed the same number and type
Yeah.
of ships.
I'm at 90k damage. What are you at?
I am at 78.
Aha, edging out. Oh, those are torpedoes. Where did those come from?
You're edging out, sir? I didn't even know that.
Okay, there.
I think sap is the snarf in it. Well, you can't set fire with sap, and evidently that's snarf's tactic all of the time. So I don't think sap is. If snarf was an ammo, he would be HE.
I'm mainly a destroyer player, so I'm not used to using AP. Yoda's about to have a very bad day.
Armory is not working. Something wrong with the servers. If this is an ongoing issue, please feel free to submit a bug report in the Discord.
But we will take a look as
We
soon
will
as we
take a
go
look.
for this, yeah.
The armories seem to be working for us since the servers came back online at the beginning of the stream, but we will take a look after this match.
Thank you for the heads up, though.
Nope, armor is up for me. Okay.
Nice. Good hits on the Adalbert. Oh. You did not get invaded this time around.
Did you not? I'm gonna go ahead and
Concentration. Oh, more
roll into their
torpedoes.
cap here. Now, I don't know what kind of coward would just cap out and end the match early.
Certainly not you.
Certainly not me.
That's not something you would do.
Not even a little bit.
Or me. I would never do that either.
No, you would never. I can't. I wouldn't even dare to accuse you of such an act.
Let's see if we can get this Adalbert. Exit the client, relaunch. Oh, it's always a good yeah.
Yield, turning it off and on again.
It's served me very well over the years.
Snarfed you very well.
Yes. Oh. Living on by a prayer. Those two fires.
I say I might be a DDoS by the Asian player base. Certainly, it's possible, right? Whenever there's a patch day, we apologize. There's a lot of times there's instability with the armory, especially when there's new things and everyone wants to get them all at the same time.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes it can cause a little bit of chugginess with the servers.
It's its own kind of standalone platform, which does get overloaded, especially when new things drop and everybody's trying to purchase at the same time.
We know the same thing. Ow. Same thing happened with Circuit.
Oh yeah.
When that happened,
Defeat.
no, we were
I
defeated.
thought we were about to capture.
I
Boo.
was in the point, but
Boo, boo, boo.
boo, 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 boo.
5 minutes.
It did.
All right, we got 5 minutes till stream ends. Is it
Alright.
time to see how lucky you are?
It's time to see if I can get Der Schroeder.
Will Gizmo Guy get lucky live on stream?
Prediction: do we think I will get the Schroeder? I don't know. Ouch. Yes. Good point. That did hurt. You don't have to start a full prediction for this because we only have a couple of minutes left. Now, chat, are you gonna hate me if I open these in batches, or do you want to see me open all 52 individually? Because I don't know if we have time for.
There
Wargaming
they
does
are.
not give us all of the ships by default. No.
Correct.
So when you see us having ships,
So we'll typically try to show off, the new and exciting things so we can actually, answer questions and things like that on stream. Like we occasionally get rentals. But for the most part, we have to acquire anything that we want, especially like Tech Tree and Research Bureau or Steel or anything like that.
all
We
right,
all have to
I'm just going to start
get
clicking
ourselves.
because people are saying one by one, and I don't want.
Yeah, let's do one by one. Let's go.
Alright.
Start moving through. What you're gonna get.
All right, so that's some commander.
We got
XP.
5 minutes to kill.
More
Wow, you have a
commander
lot.
XP.
Jeez.
I told you there was 52. That's why I was surprised Chat wanted to see them all one at a time. But credits, I do need credits desperately. I have so many ships I need to buy.
I mean, for the
Do I already have Tai Hang in Atlantico? I do. I got Atlantico in her dockyard. Was Tai Hang a dockyard ship? I believe I got Tai Hang in a Santa crate. Might be more than 52. I'll get
True.
containers from the containers. That is absolutely true. I can get more Nian treasures from the Defenders of Order.
you were getting fairly lucky with that earlier
Chaos.
today. I remember seeing.
More credits. So far, no more Nian treasure containers. Mosaic camo.
Another super grenade. Didn't get anything from my super. Ooh.
No Tai Hang was last Lunar New Year event. Okay, that would explain it.
Let's get the next raid. We are going to be raiding Matty Max today after this, so please stick around for the raid.
But for those of you asking if I have all the ships, I have been playing this game as I've said since alpha. I've been a pretty committed player, and I got a lot of Santa crates over the years.
Yeah.
So the number of ships in my port is more a reflection of my inability to correctly judge.
Oh, there's one.
That well, that was guaranteed. That was my 50th.
Oh,
for
well,
that one.
that makes sense. Hey, but congratulations, you got it.
But no, that was my own poor responsibility. Is why I have all those ships rather than those being given to me.
I have just passed the 250 mark. I'm at 252.
I am just over 600.
That is more than me. I can confidently say that.
More credits. Credits is good. Always need more credits. And more mosaic. All right, don't want to do those yet. Want to do the chaos.
125
first.
is not bad. Cannot access the armory at all. It is working on my end, I believe. Yes, it is working on my end. It might be a temporary regional thing. Where are you located?
Oh, there's another Neon's treasures. All
Nice.
right, you're getting closer to that.
Oh, there's another one.
That Schroeder.
I am trying, Ripper. I have a lot of ground to make up.
Another Neon's. Yep.
Another one, my lord. Man's luck is
Oh,
showing.
another one. Chat, is this it?
Wow.
Is this the dev luck? All right, more commander
Hacks,
XP.
rigged.
Guys, if you had seen my luck before, like in so many events, the amount of time and effort I've put into getting ships that I still don't have. Is there a pity timer on the Nian treasures? The pity timer on getting a treasure container only happens if you have all of the ships. So because I got some of the ships from the event to show off to you guys, and all the rest of the ships I had just because I have a lot of votes, the timer for me does tick down to getting an extra Neon treasure container, but for most people it will be ticking down to you getting a guaranteed ship out of the box.
I have to admit, the Curse Fang, seeing it in port has definitely grown on me. From the, I wasn't sure about it when I just saw the, what was it called, the art, the 2D art, but actually having it, getting to see all the 3D elements and like the little cannons, and the sails and stuff like that. It's pretty
Panama
cool.
Z28, thank you for a great stream. I'm getting used to the new guys. They make a good team as always. Be well, chat. Be good, Sir Snarf.
That is so sweet
Looking
of you.
forward to
Thank
the
you very
symbol
much,
of genius.
Panama.
Yeah, nice to see you too. We're glad to have all of you guys. We're glad you enjoy the stream.
another
Snarf
one.
has his pinball machines.
Oh, I
and-
never mentioned which ones I have. I have X-Men, the new X-Men. I
Ooh.
have Pirates of the Caribbean, the Jersey Jack. I have The Hobbit, which is my first one from Jersey Jack. And I have Guns N' Roses from Jersey Jack. So 3
Okay.
Jersey Jacks at the moment. Very tempted to get the new Harry Potter, because the
Right.
Harry Potter one is
Well,
wild.
we are on to the
All
Neon
right, the
treasure.
good ones.
Guaranteed drop in 19. I have 17 containers. This
That
is going to be close,
All right,
chat.
let's see if you get it. First pick. First pick. It's gonna be
First
it.
pull. Blue bonuses. All right, everyone needs more blue bonuses. Blue bonuses are good.
Okay.
More blue bonuses. All right, I do need the credit bonuses especially. Those are helpful. Yes! Oh, there she is. She is beautiful.
quick.
Oh,
Hey.
yes. Oh, my beloved. Oh, a German secondary ship.
Congratulations.
There it is.
But
chat.
it doesn't have pinata stuff all over it.
It does not have
What's
pinata
the
stuff
point?
all over it. But I don't
Or
care.
googly eyes.
It's another boat. It's a German boat. It's a secondary boat. My darling.
I do think you've gotten pretty much all of the. What other could be good drops you get at this point since you have all the
I think I have all.
defense boats? Yeah.
I own the rest of the boats.
So compensation, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. I say, yeah, I don't think you can get anything cool out of the container anymore. That's because of my own poor decision making in the past.
No, excellent financial decisions.
Excellent decision making. Well, excellent decision making. Oh, 100,000 coal. I did not even know you could get that.
That's a lot of coal. Yes, those are compensations. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. No, I mean, it was perfectly fine to do, but I'm just saying in the past I have had more than a decade of getting containers and getting things. So individually, nothing was wrong with that, but perhaps over 10 years I have gotten the fact that I have more than 600 boats.
You ended up here as your job.
ended
So
up
who
here.
knows if you hadn't got those, maybe your life would have taken a different turn.
And chat, I again, you're gonna have to forgive me for being a little cringe here. I am so immensely glad that I am here talking with all of you on this lovely Wednesday, but especially glad to be here as part of the CM team. Being the newest, it's still just every day is an adventure for me, and I'm glad for all of you being here for the ride. So
Alright.
last container.
Pretty-
Dun, 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 dun. More blue boosters.
We're very glad to have you too, Gizmo, by the way. You've been jumping into the fray, both feet, both hands, doing full cannonball and doing a great job. So very glad to have you here.
That's the maneuver. Always full cannonball.
Yeah.
All
All right,
chat,
y'all. We
that is
are
enough.
going to get ready for a raid. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and happy Lunar New Year's. Happy Patch Day.
Happy.
I did see a couple
Nian
people who
Paradox.
might have missed the mystery drop for today's stream. Please be sure to tune in to the European team. They are going to be streaming tomorrow.
Yes.
So get to see all of the exciting things that they are going to bring for y'all. And again, time to get your drops. But yeah, we'll be back here next week. I will not be here, but you'll get to see Zuikatsu in all of his glory and
Yes.
hopefully perform a little bit better than I did today. But
So, everyone,
yeah.
get ready for another Zuikatsu stream. I will be there assisting, but we're getting ready for a raid here, and so hope everyone has a good night. And please stay tuned for the raid, and remember to refresh your page after the raid happens, so you get counted as a full viewer for the raid that we are doing.
All right, y'all. Well, as always, love y'all.
Fair
Be
winds and
excellent to each
following
other.
seas, Captain.
Fair winds, following seas. We will see you guys very soon. Please jump into Discord and give all of your thoughts and feelings and feedback for the current patch. And we'll see you there.
See you there.
All right.